Hello, my friend. It's a Crypto Lunatic, the channel for crypto newbies, finding you hidden gems, and today bringing you under the radar crypto news. So we've seen the market start to move up now, and people get excited, and this is where emotion goes high and logic usually goes low. And this is traditionally where things happen that are swept under the radar, that go off the grid. So today is just to bring your attention to stories that could massively influence crypto that not many people are going to be talking about. And what I'm going to do is go through Grok, Perplexity, and ChatGPT and ask them all the same question. What crypto news is currently flying under the radar but could have huge implications for the market? And with that in mind, my friends, join me on a little journey. So, I'm just going to breeze through them, but you can pause and read more should you wish to. So I've asked Grok. Now, Grok is interesting because it's got lots of people posting on it, and this is where every influencer comes to play. So let's look at this. So Pump.Fund's acquisition of Colscan, a Solana-based wallet tracker. So Pump.Fund, a platform preparing for a 4 billion ICO, acquired Colscan, a Solana-based wallet tracker that monitors top on-chain traders, offering real-time transaction data and profit and loss analysis. So post-acquisition, Colscan's token market cap surged from 400K to over 20 million before settling at 4 million, sparking speculation of insider trading and pump and dump schemes. Discussions on X highlight debates about whether this enhances crypto trading ecosystems or sets up manipulative volatility. Now, this is interesting because it shows the good and the bad side of crypto, how prices can shoot up and how they can absolutely pull back, and how there's going to be people in the know that are making a lot of money out of this. So this acquisition could reshape Solana's trading landscape by integrating advanced analytics on Pump.Fund's platform, potentially attracting institutional traders. However, the volatility and insider trading concerns could trigger regulatory scrutiny, impacting Solana-based tokens and ICO trust. If Pump.Fund leverages Colscan's tech effectively, it could boost Solana adoption, but a misstep might crash the related token prices. So this ridiculous angle lies on the wild market cap swing, which exemplifies crypto's chaotic speculation. So it's under the radar because the acquisition was noted on X, but it's absent from major crypto outlets like Cointelegraph and Crypto News. It's flying under mainstream radar despite potential influence to Solana ecosystem. And this is why these big crypto news outlets, there's certain stories that they will not report. And that's why it's important to look up things like this. So Ant Group's potential USDC integration, 1.6 billion users. An ex-post from Agent Cookie Fun on July 11th claims that Ant Group's Jack Ma, who's the co-founder of Alibaba, his fintech giant, is exploring a USDC integration for its 1.6 billion users, potentially onboarding them to Web3 payments. This aligns with broader trends as stablecoin adoption, as stablecoin transaction volumes rivaling Visa and MasterCard. Now, you can read through this if you want, but obviously this is massive because we're talking about 1.6 billion users being onboarded into Web3. Now, here's something interesting. Pi token has had a lot of attention lately, and it's got a huge token unlock coming up. And this is going to knock the price down. So if you're holding Pi, beware. So Pi Network began releasing 306 million tokens, causing a 3.81 price drop, as reported by Gate Newsbot. The unlock is part of a broader 53.9 million token release wave through to July the 13th, and has raised concerns over oversupply and dilution. So Pi token is going to take a hit, my friends. That's what it means. Why it's under the radar, despite the size, its unlock is barely covered outside niche reports overshadowed by Bitcoin and Ethereum dominance headlines. Lil Pepe and meme coin hype, layer 2 meme coin. So Lil Pepe has a layer 2 meme coin priced at blah, 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 gaining traction. So this, look, I did do a review on Lil Pepe, and it's exactly the sort of meme coin that could do well. So again, it's getting hype at the moment. And we can be sure once the market's going up at the moment that meme coins are going to run at some stage. Will this be a winner? Who knows? So Malta's crypto licensing scrutiny by ESMA, so the European Securities and Markets Authority, is scrutinizing Malta's cryptocurrency licensing process, as noted by Cointelegraph. That Malta, a crypto-friendly hub, faces potential regulatory tightening, which could affect exchanges and projects based there. So the market implications, if they impose stricter rules, this could disrupt Malta-based crypto firms, potentially causing capital flight over jurisdictions. This might depress prices and tokens held to the Malta-registered projects and impact European crypto adoption. This ridiculous angle is Malta's reputation as a crypto haven now being challenged and could lead to comedic exodus of projects to less regulated regions. So regulation in crypto is massive, my friends. Always look at where is the project based. This is interesting because some places have more capacity to be rug pulled and go off the radar. So finding where the company is based is a big thing in crypto. So why these matter? So adoption boost, yes, the Ant Group is big for adoption, volatility risks, and regulatory shifts. So there you go, my friends. That is what Grok has to say. Let's move to perplexity. So we've got major token unlocks, and the official Trump token is about to dump on everyone. About 25% of its circulating supply will be unlocked. So if you hold Trump token, now would be a good time to get out. Certainly for the short term. They're going to dump on you. There's also going to be dumpage from AVAX and Solana in the short term, not to the extent of Trump token. Whale movement to dormant wallets. So recently, several long-term dormant Ethereum and Bitcoin wallets have become active after nearly a decade or more of inactivity. Notably, 2 Ethereum wallets moved over 2.9 million of ETH. And 3 Bitcoin wallets transferred 8.7 billion in Bitcoin. These movements are not linked with selling, but may reflect security upgrades or shifting custody. Such large-scale activity by early holders can precede market shifts and signal changing sentiment along crypto whales. Under the radar altcoins pre-sale tokens. Now, I'm not going to talk about any of these today because they're pre-sales, but if you want to look into them yourself, you can. And if you want me to dig into them, leave a comment and I will certainly have a look into them. But I can't comment on these. So regulatory and institutional shifts. So June and July have seen landmark regulatory developments and institutional moves, such as the IPO of stablecoin firm Circle, MasterCard's stablecoin initiatives, and new regulatory frameworks in the US, EU, and Asia. These changes are paving the way for broader adoption and could set the stage for a new wave of mainstream crypto integration and innovation, especially as compliance and infrastructure projects like CBDCs, interoperability bridges roll into the second half of the year. Now, this stuff, CBDCs, I keep talking about it. This is the dysfunctional institutional adoption of digital assets that remove cash from the system and create all money as a spy coin. It is massively dysfunctional and it's moving forward, my friends. Under the radar, it's moving forward. So geopolitical and macroeconomic factors. Recent geopolitical tensions, such as Israel-Iran conflict, have caused short-term volatility. It also demonstrated the resilience and the rapid recovery of the crypto market. Such events can create buying opportunities and highlight the importance of monitoring macro trends for the potential market moves. So there you go, my friends. That's Perplexity and ChatGPT. So we've got Pakistan's bold crypto strategy. They've launched a virtual assets regulatory authority, and they're licensed to supervise crypto businesses. So look, more CBDCs, more dysfunction, dystopian legislation, and crypto is coming into the fray, and Pakistan are leading the way there. So Pakistan could significantly reshape global mining dynamics and on-chain governance in South Asia. Bitmain's immersion into Ethereum treasury move. So this is interesting. So this is Bitmain, and they're now looking to hold Ethereum as a primary treasury asset. Now, this is massive news for altcoins, because when money starts moving out of Bitcoin and into Ethereum or any altcoin, usually signifies an alt season. And this is an early sign, or not so early sign. It's looking like alt season is nearly here, my friends, if not already. And a surge in real world asset tokenization. This is also huge for crypto, because this is use cases that are being brought forward that Mercado Bitcoin is tokenizing 200 million of real world assets. Now, real world assets in crypto is going to be big, and it's also going to be a bridge for adoption for the mainstream into the world of crypto. US regulatory realignment, well, we know that's going to be positive because crypto-friendly Trump administration are moving forward on lots of things, and the EU and FTFA or FATF tightening the reins. So Germany's BaFin froze Athena's stablecoin reserves under MiCA scrutiny. So Germany doesn't like crypto, and Germany sold off all their Bitcoin. So they're probably feeling a bit sore around about $50,000. So yes, Germany are upset. They have got they're very sore losers because they sold lots of Bitcoin only to see it surge. So you can read these things should you wish, my friends. But the bottom line is that these are stories that are going under the radar. And what does it indicate? It indicates that there's increased adoption. It indicates that we are almost definitely moving into an alt season, which is going to be exciting times. And it also shows that there's a lot of scams out there, and there's a lot of things that you need to be careful of in crypto, because people new to the space, they don't realize all these sneaky tricks that the seasoned investors and the rug pullers pull on you. So, my friends, hold down your crypto wallets, sit on your supply, and wait for the alt season to unfold. But of course, I could be wrong, because I am the crypto lunatic. And if you've liked this little update and you want more of the same, then please do like and subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like another one of my little videos, well, you will find that just there.